Oh my god, starting off strong with Scoff! Please ignore. Oh god. I'm embarrassed. On Hina. Hello everybody. Hello. Hold on. I need to... Am I still muted? Am I okay now? Let's back up a bit actually. And on 1 second. I need to fix something. Okay, I'm back. I'm here now. Hello! Good Hina. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all you cute, handsome, beautiful babies. Where did my chat go? Actually, can't even see my chat. Zoom into my chat so it's not too small. Are we in a cave? No, we're not in a cave, but so I don't forget, you know. You guys know what time it is. No, we didn't miss the prayer, don't worry. Okay, we just started. So you guys know exactly what time it is. It's a little... Oh, praise the moon. Our hearts eclipsed by her everlasting love. May the ice cream bless my babies. And may your souls ascend to the moon above. Ayu, heart oh. Put everything away. Put everything away. And turn off my reverb. Why was... Okay. I think everything's okay now, maybe. Is the fire too loud? Is it sound okay or is it too loud? I can lower it a bit if needed. Yeah. This is working wonders for my headphones. Oh, it's a bit too loud? Okay, hold on. How about that? Is that okay now? Is that okay? A lot better? Okay. Yay! Let me know if it's still too loud. Lord Headbeat, thank you for the super scoops. Oh, it's a little bright. I mean, not super scoops. Thank you for the 1 month moon burbship. Thank you. Hi Hina, so glad I found you and looking forward to the years to come. Love you lots. Thank you, Lord Headbeat. I'm glad you found me and I'm glad you're here too. Thank you for being here. Okay, let me adjust my stuff. Okay, there we go. How is everyone on this fine day? Hopefully... Oh, also, I apologize if there's any random loud sounds in the background. Like last time, the freaking alert from my phone. You got a headache? No! I hope you can take some ibuprofen and eat something so you don't get a hole in your stomach after taking it. Yeah, and I hope it goes away soon. Oh no. Lawnmower guy at it again. Hopefully not. Although I watched the VOD for that and I couldn't really hear it, but maybe my earphones just kind of suck. You're hungry, you'll have lunch soon. Hopefully I don't get hungry yet because I didn't eat yet. I only woke up 2 hours ago, so should be okay. We should be okay for an hour or so. Yeah, only another hour at work. No, you should. You know what? I always carry with me like antacids like Pepcid, Tums. I have emergency Benadryl for if anyone or myself has an allergic reaction to something. I have ibuprofen in case I get headaches. I have band-aids in case I get random cuts. Yeah. Just random little mini first aid kit that I bring with me everywhere. And I bring water with me everywhere as well. I don't leave the house without water because I am scared that I'll get like stuck somewhere or stranded somewhere and I'll be dehydrated. So always bring water. Always bring some water. Always bring some cash. Just in case. You never know what's gonna happen. Yeah. I always bring some lotion too. Because my skin's so dry. I have some lip balm. Because my lips are part of my skin, so it gets kind of dry. But when I use it, it's fine. Yeah, I bring all that stuff in a bag. Which is why I think women always carry bags with them instead of keeping it in their pocket. Con Hina! Con Hina! You also bring a gun? No! No. I don't have any guns and I feel like that would be kind of scary to have. I guess, what is considered a weapon? I guess jewelry, if it's sharp enough. It can technically be like brass knuckles if you wear rings. I wear rings sometimes. I have this one on my desk right now. It's a black ring. It's a black ring with a purple gemstone. Slightly too big for my finger, but it's really pretty. Really pretty. It's a gold jewelry. It doesn't really look good on me. I think. It's hard to tell. I really want to get like a color analysis done. But it's so expensive to get one done. One day. One day, show us sometime. I will. I'm planning to show you guys sometime. Maybe in the next couple months or so. If I can figure out how to set it up. How expensive are... It's not too expensive. I don't have super expensive things because I end up breaking it or losing it. I'd rather not have something super expensive. Yeah. See, I'm going to apply some cuticle oil to my cuticles. We're gonna see hag hands? No! They're not hag hands. They're just kind of... They're small and kind of stubby because I have small hands. I've always hated my hands because I've always wanted those slender, long fingers. But no, alas, I was born with small hands. Sad face. Burb hands. Yeah, burbs are... Yep, short and stubby burb hands. Exactly. That's exactly what they are. Sad face. Which is why I can't really play piano. Even though I took piano lessons, I'm just not built... I'm not built for a lot of things. I'm not built to do sports. I'm not built to play instruments because my fingers are short and stubby. That's fine, I'd still hold them probably. Do you guys have big hands? If you guys have big hands, it's probably too big for my hand. And I'll probably like super stretch out my hand to the point where it like hurts to hold your hand probably. Trying to imagine it because my hand is really small. I have really small hands. They're smaller than Sheena's hands from the last time we had an off collab. Very small. Yeah. And definitely smaller than Pippa's hands because I like Pippa's hands actually. She has the type of hand that I wish I had. Oh. How? Well, because she has long fingers. She has long fingers. You've got small hands and play bass guitar. It just takes practice. Oh, I think I could probably play guitar, but I definitely can't play piano. I used to play violin back in elementary school. Me and my best friend joined the orchestra in 5th grade, and we were first and second chair. So we always had the solos and duets and stuff. We were pretty good for our age, but then I kind of stopped playing violin after that because orchestra in 6th grade and beyond was a class that only took place at 7 a.m. or 6:30 a.m. actually, and I'm definitely not a morning person. So that's the reason why I quit playing. Okay, who the heck wants to do that at 6:30 in the morning? First of all, I'd have to get up earlier than that just to get ready for school and go to school. If they made it like an after school thing, that would have been perfect. But why the heck? I'm so upset because if it wasn't so early, I probably would have kept playing violin. Because I loved playing violin and I was pretty good at it for my age. But alas, no longer. No more. That's like school time. They shouldn't make kids wake up so early. It's too early for kids. I think kids naturally wake up later in the day. Teachers don't want to stay too long. Frick the teachers then. They're supposed to be there for the kids. Grr. Especially for an elective class. Shame on them. Shame on them. The orchestra teacher only taught orchestra, so they didn't have like a regular class to teach during normal school hours. So either way, it doesn't make sense for them to start so early. Plus, I feel like most teachers live really far away from the school they teach at. Because a lot of teachers move around schools. Saya Dubre. Saya Dubre. Thank you for the super scoops. Thank you. The early bird gets the worm. Yeah, I guess there's that, but I mean, I was a kid at the time, okay? I was a kid that liked sleeping in. So who can really blame me? I was just a kid. You can pronounce it like Dubre. Oh, Dubre. I'm sorry for saying your names wrong. I'm sorry. Oh. Ah. The early bird can't stay up as late. Yeah, exactly. I mean, actually, when I was a kid, I would wake up at like 7 a.m. 7 a.m. and I would still... Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. I would wake up at 7 a.m. for school. Actually, I would stay in bed probably till 7:30. Because school starts at 8:30. Something like that. But then I would still stay up pretty late. And I would try to sneak the laptop onto my bed to play games. I think the game I was playing at the time was MapleStory. Yeah, MapleStory. I would stay up super late. But my friend who played MapleStory, my MapleStory friend who played, lived on the East Coast and was also staying up super late, which is even later because they're 3 hours ahead. So, yeah. And they were actually younger than me. I remember, because we ended up adding each other. This is probably really dangerous, but back then. But we ended up adding each other on like Yahoo Messenger or something, and we ended up like video calling. But yeah, we were actually both elementary school, no, middle school girls who played MapleStory. So Yeah, luckily she was not a creepy adult. Luckily, like when I think back now, I probably should not have done that. Yeah. Oh well. Man, those were the days. Not the MSN Yahoo chat. That's all we had back then, okay? We didn't have anything else. I'm surprised it even worked. It was very laggy, but it worked. Times have changed indeed. Yeah. But I think she got in trouble for video calling, but I didn't, surprisingly. My parents were okay with it. But yeah. Let me drink some water. Let me drink some water. Yeah, she got in trouble with her dad. And she was like, yeah, I'm not allowed to video call anymore, so we can just type. I was like, okay, that's fine. And I know on Yahoo Messenger they had stickers that played sounds. And so sometimes I would send her this really funny one. I would just send her this random one. It would be like, boo. So whenever she would like open the message, it would play so loudly and end up scaring her. I would send that to all my friends because I thought it was funny. I don't think I've changed. I think I still like scaring my friends a little. Windows Messenger was the best because you could annoy people with nudges. Oh my god, I hated that. And then sometimes it broke and didn't work. The freaking nudges. I remember that. But you can do that on Yahoo Messenger too. It'd be kind of different. But yeah. You know what? They should add that to Discord. They should add that to Discord. If you need to get someone's attention in DMs, just ping them. Like a really loud ping. Now you have Discord pings. I actually have the Discord boop sound muted because it's really annoying. I hate the Discord boops. It's like boo whoop boo whoop. Like, why is it so loud, first of all? Why isn't there a volume slider for how loud the boops are? First of all, like separate from voice or overall app volume. They need to add that. But instead they're freaking adding cosmetics. And I hear they're adding ads to the app or whatever. They're not adding good quality of life stuff. And sometimes the app is broken. What is going on over there at Discord? It's making me mad. It's making me so angry. I actually hate all the changes. Actually, I like the little profile decor. Ah! Sorry, there's like a little bug flying at me. Ooh, where did it come from? Hopefully it died. Hopefully it died. Okay. But yeah, I hate all those... No, wait. I was saying that I liked the little decorations. Yeah. They added ads already? Okay, maybe because I have Nitro, I don't see the ads. Because I don't really see any ads on Discord. I hope they don't add more ads for those who have Nitro, because that would suck. That would suck. Yeah. Did Discord get a new CEO? That's what I heard. And right now my opinion of the new CEO is very low. I don't like the direction of the app. I don't like the direction it's going. Do you guys see ads? Didn't Discord go... Is it public already? I know they said they wanted to go public, but I don't know if they already did, actually. The toilet cosmetic you gave Remy was Hina. Is she still using it? Where is she? I have Discord open. Oh, she's still using it. That's so funny. That's so funny. I hope she's okay with this. A freaking toilet. Once in a blue moon you see ads? No. Shareholders? I know, how come? I'm so... Why are shareholders so... not cool? Why? Why? Why can't shareholders actually care about the culture of whatever they're investing in? Such a disappointment. I hate it. I actually hate it. Because money number has to go up. One word, grade. Why is this society built on so much greed? Why? Also, I'm opening up a snack because I don't want to get hungry, and I feel like I'm about to get hungry, so... We live in a society. Capitalism. Alright, let me open up the stories. Close this. Alright. Is there an image with this story? Nope, there isn't. We close everything. Alright. Econ graduates are trained to look at short-term gain reports. What did I do? Why is your name Greed? Why are you one of the... Is greed one of the 7 deadly sins? We were just talking about, not you specifically, but how people are very greedy in this society. Oh, it is? Oh, perfect. Did we ever decide who in Phase were the 7 deadly sins? I think we did. But all I remember is Tenma is wrath and Emperor is gluttony. I don't remember who the rest are. Envy, which is... Oh, envy! Why is greed so greedy? Clara is lust. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dizzy was envy. Wait, was she? Remy's definitely sloth. Remy's definitely... Not Arena. I don't know about Arena. I think Remy... Considering how... She just has a lot of... filth surrounding her environment. Which I think is... definitely sloth, right? Mold, yeah. Arena and you are not 7 deadly sins. Yeah, I don't think we are. What is the opposite of the 7 deadly sins? Arena loves to sleep a lot. Oh, true! She's very eepy. Arena is sloth. The virtues. Oh! Oh, wait. So wait, I've actually never heard of the 7 heavenly virtues. What are they? I don't know anything about them. Cyberpunk 2077. I've always wanted to play that game, but I've been holding off because I've heard very mixed things about it. Humility, chastity. Actually, what does chastity even mean? Define chastity. The state or practice of refraining from extramarital or especially from all intercourse. Oh. I mean, I've heard of chastity. I've always thought it was something to do with restraint, self-restraint. They fixed Cyberpunk for the most part. Plus, I hear Phantom Liberty was good. What is Phantom Liberty? Wait. The 7 Heavenly Virtues list. Temperance, humility, fortitude, charity, diligence, justice... Wait. Why is there more? There's more than 7 heavenly virtues on this. What? I'm not getting an accurate list. Okay. Charity, chastity, diligence, humility, kindness, patience, and temperance. So the opposite of charity is greed. Wait, there's greed and envy? Wait, greed and envy? 7 deadly sin? Is that right? Wait, I can't find an accurate list. Because this list includes both greed and envy. Oh, it's both. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Greed is wanting more than you have. And envy is wanting what others have. Oh! Oh, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Now I'm curious which phase girl is each heavenly virtue. That'd be kind of fun. I've been wanting to do tier lists and stuff. That'd be fun. I'm humility. So together there's 14 virtues and sins, but there's more than 14 girls in PhaseConnect. Excuse me. The phase angels versus the phase devils? Demons? Excuse me. Okay. Write it down for a future stream. I'd have to think of what tier lists to even do. Charity is unironically Pippa. I can see that, actually. I can definitely see Pippa as charity. Chastity, diligence, humility, kindness, patience, and temperance. I don't even know what is temperance? What is temperance? Virtue? Huh? Virtue. Moderation and self-control. Wait, it's the same as freaking chastity. It's a way of balancing enjoyment with reason. It's kind of similar to chastity, but not... Chastity only has to do with sex. I see. Oh yeah, resisting temptation. Bug, go away. Go away, buggies. Go. Why is there a bug in here? No. Probably because of my dog. I was taking a shower this morning and my dog was whining to go inside the bathroom with me. So while I was showering, she farted in the bathroom and it smelled so bad. I was like, no, why would you do this? I'm showering. You doggo. Gosh darn it. And it like stunk up the whole bathroom and I was very sad. After she farted, she looked at her butt too. I was like, yes, that came from you. Yeah. Silly dog. Did she leave immediately? No, because the door was closed. We were stuck in there together. Poop doggo, living up to her name. Did poop doggo go in the shower? No. It was just me in the shower. I cut my hair too. Cut my hair because it was getting too long. So I did a little bit of a snip on my hair. So So it's kind of medium length now. I think I cut like a good half a foot off my hair. She didn't poop in the bathroom, she just farted. Yeah, my hair is medium length now. Medium length. That's a lot of hair. Yeah, my hair is pretty long. Hair's pretty long. Well, not anymore. It's a lot shorter now. It's longer than shoulder length still. It's actually probably on the edge of being... It's like the longer part of medium, but not quite long yet, in my opinion. So it's like... it's a bit past my shoulder. It's a few inches past my shoulders, that's for sure. Still quite long. Yeah. Still so long that you sit on it. No. I hated how long my hair was though. So actually I probably cut off more than 6 inches because my hair used to get stuck under me. And I hated that. It would get stuck everywhere. But I just cut off a lot. It's definitely... Okay, actually, yeah, it's definitely long. I cut off more than 6 inches. Yeah. But now it's much shorter. Freedom! Freedom! I can let it grow out again. But yeah, I definitely needed a trim. Wah! Wah! Hina's Rapunzel here. Not anymore. Not anymore. Oh Hina, let down your hair. Do you ever get your hair professionally done? I don't go anymore because all I need is a trim. And I can just do that myself. I used to get my hair lightened and stuff. But... that's a lot of money. To do that and have it turn out nicely. It's like... at least $250. But I think it depends on where you go. It can be like $400. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm good. I don't want to do that anymore. Hair for females is such a scam. Well, because the more you pay, I think you pay for quality and good service. Because you can go to like a chop shop and they can ruin your hair. They can ruin your hair and melt it off. There's no excusing $250. I mean, if the outcome is perfect, I'd rather pay a lot more than risk having my hair fall off my head by going to some cheap place. And I thought paying $30 was expensive. It's probably because you guys don't get your hair dyed or anything. But yeah, if you get all the hair treatments and stuff, it can add up. You never paid $250 for hair? Oh yeah, plus tip. Gotta tip the hairstylist. Anyways, being a woman is expensive, okay? You guys don't understand. There's so many things we have to pay extra for just because we're women. You dye your hair? Not anymore. Not anymore. Because it's expensive. I used to though. I used to have this color. But I let it grow out. I used to have blonde, somewhat silvery hair. But I stopped because also it's bad for your hair. It makes it feel super dead and dry. So you only used to be I used to be an ABG. ABG confirmed. Not anymore. Not anymore. I am too old to really... Yeah, I used to put on a ton of makeup. But nowadays, I hate wearing makeup, so I'll just do my brows, do a little bit of eyeshadow slash eyeliner, and that's it. But before, I used to put like lashes on, I put blush and stuff. I wear lip tint still. I still wear lip tint because if I don't wear lip tint, my lips are really pale. There's no life on my face. Brows are very important. Brows, I will always do my brows. Put on a little bit of eyeshadow to make my eyes look less dead. And then lip tint now. So I go for that natural look. Now. Although, I am kind of interested in getting lash extensions. Because I do miss the look of having pretty full lush lashes. So I might do that, but it's also expensive, so I'm like, maybe not. Maybe not. I'll just stick with the natural look. Yeah. Stick to being low maintenance until I'm super duper rich, which is probably not gonna happen. I hope this is okay to confess here, but I oddly enjoy hanging out with gals more than I do with guys. I always love learning and understanding everything. I hope this isn't weird. It's not weird. I don't think it's weird. Because, you know, everyone is different. You can hang out with whoever you want to hang out. Whoever you feel comfy hanging out with. Yeah. No worries. It's not weird. In fact, I would say it's weird to judge people and say that it's weird. Yeah, you're free to hang out with anyone you want to hang out with. Yeah, never say never. Okay, maybe a very small chance that I'll ever get lash extensions and stuff. I don't know, I just don't like spending money on myself. Like, the only money I'll spend on myself is getting my nails done, or I guess buying stuff I need. Food. I'm a very simple... I'm a simple girl. Fake lashes in particular seem silly. But it's so pretty, and like when... Okay, you probably don't understand, but if you were a woman, you'd understand that it just makes you feel even prettier to have lashes. Simple or basic? I don't think I'm basic. Maybe. If I was basic, then I would probably be getting Starbucks. I don't even drink coffee. I don't know. What else is basic, actually? I probably wouldn't even be... If I was basic, I would be a normie. I would touch grass. Slay, queen slay. Dang, that was a pretty good one. Boba is basic. Crocs are basic? Are they really? I feel like people hate Crocs, so that's not basic. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is pretty basic. No way. No way JoJo is basic. I'm pretty sure having heavier makeup is basic nowadays. Is it? I don't go out, so I don't really get to see if people wear a lot of makeup. Uggs, H&M, and Starbucks. Oh god. The Valley Girl accent came out a little too natural. Because it's like a stereotypical accent. Please don't be a normie, Hina. We like you the way you are. I'll be myself no matter what. Okay. Tariffs are basic AF. Tariffs are lame. Tariffs are lame and anti capitalism because now people want to spend less money because of the tariffs. Like, yeah. Now I don't want to go shopping because I don't want to pay for tariffs. Anyway. Dang, you know why so validated? Because you guys are saying, or I'm just trying to prove that I'm not basic. I don't know, it's just fun to pretend. It's fun to roleplay. You know, sometimes I speak in a British accent because, I don't know, it just fits the mood, I guess. Fits the vibe of what I'm trying to say. What are we reading? Oh my gosh, we should probably get started on reading. Let's get started on reading, shall we? I'm only gonna get to 3 stories. No! Okay. Let's get started, my friends. Okay. The first story is called Vermis Asurientes, and I'm pretty sure I pronounced that very incorrectly. Written by Lanaya Kea Huag. Hogue. Okay, I don't know how to say that part of your name. I'm so sorry. Please correct me. I'm so sorry. I belong in prison for saying your names wrong. I'm so sorry. Does it have pictures? There are no pictures included with this story. Who is that? Yeah, who? Yeah. I wonder. It's Latin. You said it pretty... Oh, is it actually Huag? Or is it Hogue? Okay. Let's begin the story. Correct you. As the guild approaches the final boss to fully complete the test, the tension and anxiety arouses in the air like a deadly gas. The team reviews their plan before the match begins. The objective is nothing but an insect-like creature that uses a spiky rock as a shell, composed with many arms, claws, and darts. It was a hard goal to attack in close range, so archers and mages were put in action to the offensive, while some clerics were focused on defense or healing. Everything was smooth so far. As each side was putting more and more effort, suddenly, an open weak point was shown on the monster, perfect to slay by the melee part of the group. The orders were made in excellent time and precision, and the movements were accurate enough to make the enemy bleed. As expected as it sounds, this event was the result of multiple training. The nervousness and fear never went away, but made them strong enough to inflict the final blow. Or as it seemed. Although minimal damage suffered from the team and the critical hit made to the creature, the match didn't end yet. After the attack, the rock shell began growing in size and range, covering the creature, making organic insect parts inside of it. Such a structure looks like a fortress compared to before, and finding the objective was like going through a maze. New tactics were proposed and reviewed to tackle. While the scouts were investigating its surroundings, a rapidly increasing fog was emerging from the rock's branches. A rotting smell arose as well as crawling sounds from inside the main rock. One of the many walls from the rocks had a hole not bigger than 6 centimeters in diameter. It emitted a screeching yet familiar sound to one of the scouts. A low-rank but aspiring girl walked to approach and investigate. A cold breeze went through her back. She knew how unsafe this action was, yet she felt the urge to find a way to locate the monster. After using many tools from a distance, she decided to put a monitoring device to the hole to explore deeper into the inside. No luck, and time was critical because of the risk the rest of the team is expecting. She feels more pressure as the screeching increases and desperately decides to peephole the rock to see if there's another way to put such a gadget. While she was looking, she heard a fast, snake-like sound before losing consciousness. The end of Vermis Estudiantes by Lania Kea Huag. Or Hogue. No one corrected me. I think the girl died. She might have died. She risked her life, and it was all for naught. Thank you for the story. Thank you for the story. I saw a lot of you guys say that it could have been Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. I've only played a little bit of Monster Hunter, but as soon as I saw you guys say that in chat, all I could imagine was a team hunting a monster. That's all I could picture. Okay. Let me open and mark this story as read. The next one is felt like open-ended. Totally not, because word limit. I'm sorry, I know the word limit was really short. But maybe in the future we can increase it? Maybe? Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh god. Ladia Kea, thank you for the super school 8-month moonburb ship. Thank you. Thank you so much for reading my story. Thank you for submitting one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Where do you find these? I had a Google form opened last week, and I had you guys type up some stories, and I'm reading the entries right now. Yeah. So people in chat, the BBs, made this. And also a Discord thread. But most of them are in the Google form that I'm reading right now. Alright, does this one have a picture? This one does not have an image. Grux, thank you for joining Moonburb Ship. Thank you. And welcome to the hashtag not a cult. Not a cult. Okay. Let me find where... Oh, everything disappeared. Where did my OBS go? Also, my nose is starting to itch. Gosh, allergies. Ugh. Yes. I thought it said grew. Oh no, not grew. Alright, the next story is called The Words I Wish I Forgot. Written by Grizz. When I was around 14 or 15, I didn't have many real friends. I was energetic but stressed, with some unique traits like heterochromia and an off-centered eye. These made me a target for bullying. At home, Things weren't any better. My parents were strict and sometimes abusive, but I never fully blamed them. I had 3 close friends from different times in my childhood. 2 were older, and 1 was younger. I was quiet and had unusual interests, but these 3 accepted me. After changing schools, I lost touch with my first childhood friend. Then I made a new one, and later met another through a club. He became my main source of support. Despite having friends, I felt angry and lost during puberty. My problems at home, school, and in myself piled up. One day, I said something to all 3 of them that I'll regret forever. I know you're not real, and I wish you'd stop. They took me seriously. They stopped talking to me, and I didn't try to fix it. Time passed. Then in January, the friend who supported me most went on a ski trip in France. On the way home, he died in an accident. I never got to take my words back. 2 years later, another one of my friends went swimming with his sister. He drowned. I had 2 years to talk to him again, but I didn't. I told myself I'd never make that mistake again. But I did. I still didn't reach out to the last one, the very first friend I ever had. A few weeks ago, I learned that he'd been sick. I hadn't known because we hadn't spoken years. He passed away, too. But before he died, he wrote some notes. In them, he mentioned me. He told me to support the people I care about, no matter what. Now I'm left with no real friends and a promise I made. To give support to those I like, even if it's hard. Every May, I send out support to people around the world in memory of them. I wish I could forget the words I said, but I'll never forget who they were. If there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Love, forgive, speak up. Don't let fear or pride hold you back. Time doesn't wait, and regrets stay with us. But we can choose to use them to grow. Every single day I wake up a little bit dead. But I keep on going to see even an unknown person smile because of me. The Words I Wish I Forgot by Grizz. Thank you, Grizz. Oh, thank you. It felt like it was based on a true story. Grizz, Grizz, if you're there in chat, and if this is a true story, I'm really sorry this happened to you. I can relate a little bit. Probably not in the same exact way, but in a similar way. I don't like losing friends. Especially for dumb reasons that could have been avoided. So I can relate to that part. Yeah. Thank you, Grizz, for sharing your story with us. Oh. Feel it, yeah. Oh. very so sad. Hey. Oh man, I need to reach out to my friends now. Yeah. Spend time with people you want to spend time with. Yeah. Alright, let's move on to the next one. As soon as I mark this as red. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This next story. Yeah, it was a good story. It's so sad. The last message that their first friend had was very heartfelt. I need to drink some water. 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 So sad. Alexa, can you play Pick Me Fever? Pick me. Pick me. What a good song. It's a good song. Very catchy. The Invaders have been making very catchy music lately. Pick me. I don't know the rest of the words. And the little dance they have in the video is cute too. Imagine them doing it in 3D. Imagine. Oh, goodbye, mouse. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Alright, the next story is called The Garden of Moonlight by Spore Man. And there is also no image. You guys need to... Not need to, I guess it was optional, but I really wish you guys had put some sort of imagery. We're going to sleep with this one. What? What do you mean? Alright. It doesn't have to be hand-drawn. It can be like a stock image. Just, maybe like putting random pictures together in one image. Like a collage. Just anything you can think of. Yeah, you can see it could be like a photo you took outside. Don't put your face in it, of course. Yeah, it could be anything. Next time say it's required. Yeah, next time I will say it's required. My mistake for making it optional. Dang it. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Okay. The crash of the door echoed through the halls of Castle Luna. Princess Abigail pulled her tiara off her white hair and tossed it into the nightstand. Her blue eyes shimmered with angry tears. How could her father not let her go on that diplomatic voyage to the kingdom of Regalia? Regalia? Wasn't she of age? Hadn't she been trained for this? It didn't matter. King Luna had said no. She looked out the window. Even her reflection appeared to be behind bars. She walked over, pressing her forehead to the window, watching as the last few rays of sunlight were pulled beneath the horizon, and the shining moon began to arise. Abigail, a voice called to her. Come home, Abigail. Abigail spun around, but no one was there. That voice sounded familiar, like a half-remembered dream. It seemed to echo from just beyond the door. But when she opened it, nothing was there. Yet the whispers continued, just down the hall. Carefully, she picked up a candle and followed the beckoning whispers. She followed it down winding corridors and vaulted hallways to a part of Castle Luna she had never seen before. Finally, Abigail came to an imposing wooden door. "Here," the voice urged. "Through here." She pushed open the door, gasping at the sight. A massive garden sprawled out before her. Plants bloomed in plots bordered by silver bricks. Flowers of deep violet, green, and silver swayed gently. Vines climbed up wooden pillars, reaching for the stars. The air carried a scent she couldn't name. Sweet, ancient, but comforting. The voice had been right. This was her home. She belonged to this garden. And one by one, the plants shifted, reaching out for her as if she were the moon, as though she gave them strength, vitality, life. "Abigail, no!" shouted a powerful voice. Strong arms wrapped around her, hauling her back towards the castle. She looked around. It was King Luna. She struggled in his grasp, but wouldn't budge. "Father, what are you doing?" "I won't let this place take you back." "Take me back?" The king's grip slackened. "Abigail," he began, "I am not your father." Abigail's jaw dropped. "When my wife died, I was consumed by grief. But that's when I found this garden, and you nestled beneath those leaves. I know I've been overbearing. I just dreaded the thought of losing you. But you're a young woman now, and if it's time for you to go home, I won't stop you." Abigail looked around. The garden sang with longing songs that begged her to stay, to rule as a queen or goddess. Then there was King Luna, her father, the only family she'd truly known. She took a step. "You were always my home, Dad." They shared a long embrace, full of love, even as King Luna carried Abigail to bed even days later. On the voyage to Regalia, the garden still called out to her. The Garden of Moonlight by Sporeman. That was a beautiful story. It was beautiful. No dad issues, big W. "Hi Hina, my office is full of smoke, so I'm watching you from outside." Oh my god. Hope everything's okay. And that you're safe. Oh my god. What is happening over there? Hopefully your building's okay. Yeah, what a beautiful story. Thank you for sharing, Sporeman. Thank you. Not even a fire can make a baby miss your stream. You guys, please prioritize your safety and well-being. Please. I'm going to crunch on a pretzel stick very loudly. So prepare your ears because it's might be quite loud. Meanwhile, me when missing stream, I was asleep. Relatable. I'm asleep. Or, yeah, I'm asleep when a lot of the streams happen. Wait, no, I'm not. Wait, am I? In the morning. Okay, I'm asleep when the morning streams happen. But I can make it to some of the evening streams. That's when I'm not really doing anything. By the way, how's your tooth? Oh, it's doing a lot better actually. It's not as sensitive feeling anymore. But I still should not be chewing crunchy things on that side. Yeah. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. So, the first time this tooth was filled, the dentist that did it had a very strange technique. A technique that I had never experienced before. And I just kept questioning to myself, like, are they a real dentist? Are they a quack? Are they scamming me? These methods are very strange, very odd. Cause like they put like a little tiny stick between my teeth, which I've never experienced before. And then they took like 2 hours to do it. They took 2 hours or more actually. And I was like, why are they so slow? Like, what's taking so long? My jaw is hurting. And then eventually, like, this filling started falling apart, which is why I had to go to the dentist a couple days ago to get it redone. But this time, it only took like 30 minutes. It only took 30 minutes, and there was no weird method, no stick in between my teeth. And they worked so much more efficiently. And and it feels like a better job done than last time. Yeah. If something... Now I know that if something feels wrong, because I'm used to getting fillings. If something feels wrong, I'm gonna have to stop you there, Miss Dentist. Miss Dentist, please? Yeah, all the dentists I've seen are women. Isn't that cool? Most of the dentists I ever see are women. I don't think I've ever seen a male dentist before. Maybe for like braces, it's like a guy. But usually dentists are women. You've had the opposite experience? Huh. Yeah, I think being a dentist is a woman job. It's a female-dominated field. Ooh, that's good. At least there's some good amount of female doctors somewhere. Izzy said that her dentist had big poopa. I never really pay attention because they're wearing scrubs or like the white coat thing. So don't go perving on your dentist. Of course Dizzy has an eye for that. Of course. But yeah, it's funny because they always use... whenever they put the cloth thing around your neck and it like sits on your chest, they're always just leaving stuff on your chest. And it's a little... I always found it kind of funny. Like, oh, okay, I guess I'm a table now. I'm a table. a little awkward. Yeah, I started wearing what is it called? Hoodies and jackets to the dentist, just so they have a, just to protect myself. You never know, something is gonna puncture through my clothes and stab me. What do you mean? Because, like, I don't know. I'm just scared because sometimes they put tools or something on there and I just need to protect myself. I'm scared. Can't be too careful. Sneeze and send all their tools flying. God. Alright, let me mark this story as red. Where did it go? Okay. No, doggy, come back. Where are you going? What are you doing? No. No, babu dog. Come on, doggy. Come on, baby. Go back. Go back. Go back. Sir Simple, thank you so much for the gifted moonburp ships. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you were lucky enough to receive a gifted moonburp ship, I hope you can say thank you. Excuse me. Okay. Is my dog gonna go back? Doggo, can you go back? Here. Jingle, jingle. Where you go? Yeah. Okay. Here, a glass of water, Stat. My dog? Doggy, you want water? I can pour you a little bit of water. Hold on. Let me pour some water for her. Let's pour some water into this little cup. Oh, gosh darn it. Not the brightest way to do things. Alright. Yeah! He's drinking water now. You want water? Gotta make sure she doesn't make a mess. Hello. Hi. Okay, let me pour you some more. Okay, I think that should be enough. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I have to hold the cup in place with my feet so she doesn't move it around. Alright, are you good? Is that enough? More? Okay. Good baby dog. Alright. She is... Her thirst has been quenched, I hope. Okay. That is a hydration check for you guys too. No, don't push it, please. You're gonna make a mess. Okay. Here you go. Alright. Okay. The next story is called Whimpering and Scratches, written by Rubber Toe. It was like clockwork. Every day at 3 p.m. on the dot, Poop Doggo barked up a storm in Hina's room to be let out. the caring ABG elf. Hey. Always obliged, letting Poop Doggo out to wander around. And like a true and tried routine, within a few minutes, Poop Doggo returned to the door, whimpering and scratching to be let back in. What seemed like a small task for many was anything but for Hina. After all, there were thousands of babies to entertain and engage with. It became a common enough occurrence that Hina would instinctively rise from her seat to let Poop Doggo out. With her attention fixed on Chet, she fell back on the sound of her dog's tip-taps trailing out before closing the door. Hina sat right back down and unmutes herself as she returns to the babies. A few minutes had... it was weird though. A few minutes had passed and there weren't any whimpers or scratches. Hina did a double take towards the door, but nothing could be heard. Only absolute silence. Perhaps Poop Doggo found something to occupy herself with, Hina had thought. Yet with each passing minute, even as Hina enjoyed herself with Chat, something gnawed in the back of her mind. 5 minutes. Then 10. Finally, after 15 minutes of growing unease, Hina decided to look for her dog. As she placed her hand on the door, the whimpering and scratching returned. Breathing a sigh of relief, Hina wanted to welcome Poop Doggo without hesitation. But right when Hina placed her hand on the doorknob, a sudden noise shot out from under the bed. Startled, Hina grabbed whatever was handy as a means of a weapon and slowly approached. She braced herself and peeked underneath. Water bottle at the ready. A shadowy figure rushed out and made a dash at the door. Eee! Hina yelped as she stumbled into a fall. When she looked up, Poop Doggo was barking aggressively at the door. Each bark was marked by a low growl. Wait. If Poop Doggo was in here all along, then who's... Her train of thought was suddenly interrupted when the rhythmic pawing turned into light knocks that transformed into a relentless pounding. Those whimpers from earlier? Low, guttural screams begging to be let in. Whimpering and scratches by rubber toe. Scary story. Scary story. Oh, what was that? What happened to my dog and who the heck was out there? Oh, kinda spoopy. Spoopy story. And we need to eat small chocolate. Bought some chocolates because I just love sweets, and that's probably why I have cavities. Actually, I brush my teeth and I still get cavities. Sad that cavities are mainly genetic. So sad. Have to floss too. I do floss. Sadly, I still get some cavities. Yes, my dad genetically has poor teeth. It's such a shame because I have a couple friends that eat more sweets than I do, and they don't have any cavities, and I'm just like, How? I'm jealous. I wish I didn't have this issue. Need to floss. I do floss. Lip pause, thank you for the gifted moon membership. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you were lucky to get a gifted moon membership, hopefully you can say thank you in chat. Yay! Thank you. Okay, oh, there's actually a second story written by Roberto called The Shed, which was written... the second story I wrote during Rooney's Ruse-tober Scary Stories stream last October. Ooh, another scary story. Almost everyone has cavities, but they may not be deep enough to be considered a cavity that needs to be acted. Yeah, I have this one really bad one. This one is really, really bad. But the others are... I mean, the others I have fillings on, but they're not as bad as this one. Hey, stay out of my shed. They can remineralize? Wait, how? I've been drinking coffee tea every day for the past 3 years or so and haven't had cavities. Yeah, because it's mainly genetic. Genetics plays a huge part, which is so unfair. I low-rolled this. Okay, The Shed by Roberto. For as long as I can remember, I've been forbidden from entering the backyard shed. Even if I am so much as to glance at it, my parents will give me a stern reminder. But tonight, that changes. You see, while my parents are away for their anniversary dinner tonight, I'll finally break in and see what lies within. As soon as they stepped out the door, I walked into the backyard armed with only a flashlight and bolt cutter. A part of me tells me that this is a bad idea, but the closer I approach the shed door, the more my curiosity peaks. The only thing stopping me now is the lock on the door. I place the bolt cutters on the lock. Snap. As the broken lock falls onto the ground, I turn on my flashlight and push the door open. Everything looks normal at first glance, but I keep hearing this weird noise from the back corner. My heart begins to beat like a drum as I close in on the source of the sound. I shine my flashlight into the corner. Mom? Dad? They've been beaten, gagged, and tied up. Without a second thought, I run up to them, stumbling along the way. What's going on? How did this happen? I ask as I fumble with their bindings. They look at me with... Oh, my stomach. Ah, there's a bug! Go away, bug! Ah! Oh my god. The bug scared me. I ask as I fumbled with their bindings. They look at me with their soulless eyes, completely withdrawn. Thud. The sudden noise startles my parents awake, causing them to recoil deeper into their corner. Before I can turn, a mangled claw emerges from the shadows. Its cold, twisted fingers digging into my shoulder. Didn't we tell you not to come into the shed? The Shed by Roberto. I don't know what happened. What is the monster? Wait, so is the monster the true parents and the... Are they doppelgangers? Huh? So someone was impersonating the parents, I think. Skinwalkers! Oh my god. So the real parents were just stuck in the shed. Oh my god. The monster was the friends we made along the way? Are you calling your friends monsters? I'm going to... Another pretzel. I'm so hungry already. I've only been awake for 3.5 hours. Well, I guess that's normal. That's normal. You know, I learned apparently, if you don't get hungry in the morning, then something is wrong with your gut or something. I don't know if that's actually right, but because apparently you're supposed to be hungry in the morning when you wake up. So, if I'm hungry now, or if I get hungry sooner, that means my stomach is returning to normal. Maybe. That's not true? Food industry propaganda. Oh, okay. Phew. Roberto, thank you for the super scoops! Thanks for reading my story, Hina. The monster's a skinwalker! Okay, back to work I go. 07. Good luck with work, Roberto. So the monster was a skinwalker! We were right! That's so scary! Let me mark this one as red. Good luck at work, and hopefully work is not too bad. I hope. Okay, let's open the next story. And there's actually a picture for this one. Huzzah. If I can get the picture. Okay. Oh. Can I add the picture to... Look like me? The title of this story is Consequences of Curiosity by Roundelay. And here is the picture. Ta-da! Oh, wait. Okay, you guys can see it, right? It might look a little strange because it's dark in here and it's slightly glowing. Okay. Oh. There we go. The stairs. Where did the story go? Where did it go? Ah. Okay. Incoming pretzel crunch. Prepare. Okay. And water. Ah! Scissor. Okay. Consequences of Curiosity by Roundelay. Oh, Blazorama, thank you for the super scoops. Cheese. Thanks for the cheese. Thanks for the cheese. I'll be making some pasta, some 3 cheese pasta for lunch after stream. That's what I'll be making. Okay. So thanks for the cheese. Synopsis. Three random adventurers in Phase World stumble upon something odd. Okay. Wait, should I have the picture down here? Or is it better up here? I'm not sure. I'll just put it here. Ah! Let's just leave it there. Okay. Dot dot dot. Poke. Poke poke. Poke 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 poke. Will you please stop poking it? A furious female voice screamed into the serene forest clearing. In response, a nearby flock of birds started and took flight, momentarily blocking out the noonday sun overhead. Startled, the thief glanced up from his poking just in time to see a descending missile of avian droppings fall from the heavens. Oh no! And land straight on his forehead. Cursing, the thief dropped the branch that he had been using for his explorations to furiously wipe it off. As he did, he tried to ignore the snickering of the druid sitting off to the side. The moon priestess really got on his nerves sometimes. She was new to the group and didn't understand the thief's brilliant reconnaissance tactics. How else am I supposed to figure it out? The thief yelled at her, gesticulating wildly at it. That being a mysterious staircase that their party had discovered in the woods, connected to nothing. The sight of it standing innocuously in a forest clearing was deeply suspicious. They'd gotten sidetracked by the strange thing en route to their mission. The three of them had landed a lucrative contract from some big muckety-muck noble to clear out a nearby cavern, supposedly occupied by a witch. When asked why he wanted the cave vacated... Ah! Bug! No! I need to kill that thing. Hold on. I don't have anything to kill it with. What do I kill it with? I don't have anything. It's the same one. It's like a tiny fruit fly. I don't have anything to kill it with. Gosh darn it. I don't want to kill it with my hands. That's so gross. BBs, can you kill this bug for me? Can you... Bird gets the worm, but it's not a worm. Eat it! Anyways. This bug is stressing me out. This bug is stressing me out. Oh my god. I should probably... It's because I keep opening my window. No, doggo, no! Now I gotta deal with the doggo. Come back! Come back! Come here. Yeah, good doggy. Anyway, where was I? No, you're on your own. No! Poop doggo will fight the bug for you. I think it's too small for my dog to catch, but she can catch flies though. She can catch normal sized flies if they ever get in the house. Which is... It's always funny when she does. Jin Jaeger, thank you for joining the Moonburb ship. Thank you. And welcome to the hashtag not occult. Okay, where was I? Supposedly occupied by a witch. When asked why he wanted the cave vacated, the noble had muttered something about runes and evil women before promptly offering them a higher reward. It's a star mimic, the druid deadpanned. I already told you. Well, that's dumb, the thief sneered judgingly. You're dumb. Whoever heard of a star... Oh, stare mimic. I thought it said star. Stare mimic. I don't need back talk from idiots, especially people who screw bears. The druid scowled at the thief. I don't copulate with bears, you nincompoop. Those are slanderous rumors. The druid's wolf companion shot him a doubtful look. Noticing, he switched to beast speak. Hey, she came on to me. 3 times, the wolf muttered disbelievingly. Oh, what is happening here in the story? Mima's butter cookie, thank you for joining Moonburp Ship. Thank you, and welcome to the hashtag not occult. Oh wait, wrong face. Welcome. Meanwhile, the priestess was rapidly losing patience. Don't laugh at me, okay? Don't laugh at me, guys. It was an accident. Can we please get a move on? I have duties back in town. It was cute. An honest mistake. It was an honest mistake. Jingle, jingle, dog, come here. Can we please get a move on? I have duties back in town, and those won't happen if someone keeps poking the wildlife. Stop laughing at me! The thief decided to ignore them. They just didn't understand his genius. If this was a mimic, who knew what kind of riches it was holding? He picked up his branch, turned, and edged closer to the mysterious stairs. However, when he went to poke the wooden edifice once more, something odd happened. Suddenly, it didn't feel like he was standing on solid ground anymore. The thief looked down, and in the split second before he fell, he saw that he was suspended over a pit in the ground. Deep inside, he could see innumerable razor-sharp teeth, opened in an almost smug manner. Oh, turns out there was a mimic, only it hadn't been a stare mimic. It had been a pit trap mimic. The thief plunged down into the monster's mouth, and the last thing he heard before the teeth closed around him was the exasperated voice of the priestess. Moon goddess, save me from curious thieves. And then there was darkness. Consequences of Curiosity, written by Roundelay. Thank you for sharing your story. Save the baby. I don't think he was a baby. He was a curious, mischievous thief. Curiosity killed the thief. Okay, let me mark this one as red. Oh no. Where did my... Oh, here. Okay. Okay. Let me open the next one. Definitely a lunatic. They didn't even make it to the cave where the runes were. Here, donkey. Here, donkey. Here, donkey, yeah. Oh. Thank you for sharing your story. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. I can only imagine how big the pit trap mimic was. How big was it? It must have been huge. If the mouth opened... Like, how big is a pit trap? Aren't they kind of big? I guess they can be small. To be fair, most lunatics never get anywhere. They get rused before the payoff. Oh, lunatics. But I'm sure they like that. I'm sure they liked it. Alright, let's delete the image. There we go. Does this next story have an image? It does not. Okay, that is okay. That's just fine. Let me drink some water. The width of a hallway, I guess. What is the width of a hallway? Let me drink water. Okay. Do I have enough treats? Yeah, I still have enough treats. I'll give you one. Another one. Another one. Yeah. Good job, doggy. 1.5 to 2 meters. Oh, wow, that's pretty big, actually. Pit traps can be as small as the width of your leg, depending on what's at the bottom. Punji pits are scary. Let me Google that. Punji pit. Punji pit is a booby trap consisting of a pit lined with sharpened bamboo stakes. Oh, I've seen this in games. Oh my god. I can't believe these were real. No, Jingle Jingle, don't come back. Come back, doggy. Little baby. They smear poop on this. Ew! That is disgusting. What is the point of doing that? Ew. Punji pits were used a lot in World War I and II as well. Old but effective. Ooh. Poisoning. Ooh. It made the wounds get... Ooh. Ooh. Basic poison damage. But, I mean, they're already stabbed. Wouldn't their entire body get impaled by falling into the pit trap anyway? Aren't they dead anyway? My god. How barbaric. My god. People from the past are so barbaric. I guess people in the present are also barbaric, but in different ways. Oh, humans. Humans. Okay, this story is called What a BB Life. Written by Ronaldo. There was once upon a time a silly little baby who worked every day. It was his first job and he was very excited about it. Oh, come on, Doggy, come here. Come back. Oh no, my cringe. I mean, you must listen to your story, Ronaldo. You must. It was a video game company and he loved video games. What could go wrong? It all began with a single word. Customer service. That's right. It wasn't anything involving games, or talking about games, or even playing games. It was customer service about games. Sure, it might be customer service, but how bad can it really be? He thought to himself. Probably to his own doom, and hoping for the best. His training went pretty smoothly, all things considered. The silly little baby was able to find other hopeful babies in his training. Some loved story games, some loved fighting games. Some even had experience in other customer service jobs, and they were really hopeful about this. After training was done, the silly little baby was struck with sickness. He got himself an ear infection, but his fellow babies helped him find a cure, and he wasted no time in getting fully healed. Then came the dreaded day. His first day as an official customer service baby agent. Bam! His first call. The silly little baby's heart was pounding with nervousness, anxiety, and even a bit of excitement. It went exactly how you think it went. Slurred words, unnecessary repeating of steps, and then, when he was asking his baby mentor what to do, the call dropped. What did the silly little baby do? His mentor comforted him. You'll get it next time, no worries. And so it began his adventures as a customer service BB agent. There were many changes he did not expect. Lots of babies decided to leave, schedule changes out of the blue, and even days off. It really wasn't the best, but the silly little baby persevered. Well, however, a few months into this exciting new opportunity became just another old routine, and the silly little baby was growing tired of everything. Why did he have to stand all the screaming customer babies? It wasn't his fault, so why did he have to bow his head and apologize every time? It almost felt like a revelation. After the days started to melt into each other, after problems started to rise, after that one call, it was time. Yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. The silly little baby said to his manager, I got enough of this. You can handle it on your own from now. And the silly little baby was finally free. No more screaming. No more unnecessary apologies. Now, it was just the silly little baby against the world. The future seemed uncertain. It always does. Did I make the right choice? Pondered the silly little baby. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? What a Baby Life, written by Ronaldo. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you. Let me mark it as red. Thank you. Customer service stinks. And why? Customer service, or like the people who call it customer service, are always so rude. Although I can kind of empathize because I've been one of those people who called customer service all angrily. Like when they charged my account when I already canceled my subscription. Let me take a bite of pretzel real quick. And then the customer service people, instead of helping me get a refund or cancel my subscription, they'll say, are you sure you want to cancel? We can offer you a discount so you can keep continuing. Why is it always like that? Like, let me leave! Get me out of here! Crunch. Hi Hina, wish I could stay, but I know this will make a perfect sleep aid later. Maybe, if you don't mind the loud crunching noises. Thanks for all these stories. Thank you for being here. Thanks for stopping by. It's literally the standard operating procedure. They just want to make money. Everything and everyone just wants to make money. They want to keep you in the loop of paying for whatever. I know! Like, just let me out. I know you're doing your job. So I can't really blame them, because it's what they're told to do. But is it really customer service? Like, why call it customer service if they're doing the customer a disservice? It should be called company service. Company services. Company services help desk. No, don't come back. I will say that's part of the script. If you don't say it, you'll probably be chewed by management. Yeah, that's why I can't really blame them. So I don't get too angry. But it's just such a shame. Such a shame. I'm calling about your expired phase coffee warranty. No returns, no refunds. Your problem now. Let me finish the rest of this pretzel. No, doggo, you're not allowed to go. Here. Here, jingle, jingle. Good puppy. Good doggy. Running out of treats. Gotta put up some more treats. Anyway, thanks for reading. You're gonna go back to your corner and cringe a bit more. No! You did a good job. Thank you for sharing your story. Okay. Let me open the next one. I guess this one will be the last one for today. And then we'll have to do a part 3. We'll have to do a part 3. People complain about PhaseConnect. I don't know actually. Have you guys ever seen complaints about Phase Coffee? How many more are there? If I read one last one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I'll read 7 today and 7 tomorrow. Yeah. You haven't heard any real complaints? Really? That's good. But you've seen complaints. Oh. Someone's vacuuming outside. Oh. Okay. Awesome. Wasn't here for long, but the stories I heard sounded good. Looking forward to part 3. Yeah. And then we'll be done with the first chunk of stories, and then we'll have to do a break from reading so much reading. Okay. Most of the complaints are from people that don't know how to brew it. So people are complaining about having to grind up the beans. Are you serious? What? Wait, why? Do they not know what coffee is? Huh? Using a standard coffee maker. Interesting. So people are complaining due to their own skill issue. Oh, Pippa hated the coffee? Wait, really? Just buy a grinder thingy. A coffee bean grinder. I bought one. It wasn't difficult. Pippa drank it wrong. Wait, how are you supposed to drink it? Don't you just grind it up and then put it in the machine thing? Coffee machine? And then you can add your sweetener or milk or whatever. Pippa made it with microwaved water? 10 servings in one drink? How? Wait, what? Should watch the clip. Someone send me the clip on Discord. And I'll watch it later. What the heck? Silly Pippa. Okay, let's get started with the last story for today. This one is called A Father's Love, written by Anonymous. This one's anonymous. Baby shoes for sale, never worn. The father sat back and looked at the words he'd written for the ad. Tears stung the corner of his eyes. A ragged sigh slipped free from his lungs as he continued. We bought the shoes before they were born, and we ended up having an elephantine child. I don't know how to say that word. He pushed his glasses up and rubbed the bridge of his nose. The old migraine was returning. Heavy thumping announced the toddler's approach. The vase on the mantel rattled as they neared. Hern, the child tooted. Now, Timothy, the father said. Hern, the toddler's long, rubbery nose rippled with the noise. I said not now, the man snapped. His hand had curled into a fist. The child looked at him, confused and worried. But the tooting, that damnable tooting, had stopped. The father imagined what life would be like without that horrid, constant noise. How joyous life could be. He heard his wife approach before he saw her. Her gray, wrinkly shoulders snapped through the frail wooden beams above the doorway as she entered in a fury. She protectively wrapped her prehensile trunk around her calf. Small, dark eyes glared at him accusingly. He gets it from your side of the family, you know. A Father's Love by Anonymous. I'm a little confused. What just happened? Is the father a human with a wife and child of an elephant? Is that what's happening? I think that's what's happening. Wait, is it? I don't know who wrote this, but so I can't ask them questions. That was... Oh, it was your story, and yes. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. What a story indeed. We're not tossing any stories to the fireplace. We're going to keep them and cherish them forever. Excuse me. Okay. Thank you for sharing all of your stories with me. Let me make sure this is marked as read. Okay. And next time we will have a part 3. Not sure if it'll be next week because I do have to do a super chat reading catch up from the stream element side. At least there's a handful that I missed. And yeah. Yes. The stories were great today. Thank you guys so much for sharing and being so creative. I went back to check out if my story was there because I missed it. But I answered the question though. It's based on the real story? Oh no, Grizz, I'm so sorry that happened. I hope, I'm not sure if you meant that it happened to you personally, but if it did, I'm so sorry. No, that's so heartbreaking. And relatable too. Definitely relatable. So thank you. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you. And I've learned the same lesson throughout my years of living, is that if something's on your mind, you just say it. Face the consequences later. if you say something that ends up hurting people, you can still try to, you know, repair the bridge. As long as it's not on purpose, you know. Not, like, don't insult them. But if you end up hurting someone because you tell them how you're feeling... I'm kind of bad at explaining this, but if they get offended for some reason... I don't know how to say this. Why do I suck at explaining things? I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. It did, but the goal of the story is to cherish what we have now and to drop our selfishness, because we may never know what happens. Learned the tough stuff and here to do my best after. Yes, what a good life lesson. Yes, we've gotten way too soft and afraid to face things head on. Yeah, we've gotten afraid to express how we feel sometimes because we're afraid to hurt other people's feelings. No, dog, over here. And afraid that will drive them away. But in reality, if they really cared, you know, they wouldn't just leave. And if they were worth keeping in your life, they wouldn't leave. If they did leave, then honestly, they're probably not worth keeping in your life. If they get offended by you telling them how you feel about stuff. Yeah. But I mean, if you're the one who drives them away, I guess it's another story. You should be the one to reach out and apologize. I've had to do that once myself. I had a misunderstanding with my best friends back in high school. I don't know if I told you guys this. But yeah, I lost a couple... Not lost, but like... Me and my besties had an argument and we stopped talking to each other in high school until I finally reached out to them and tried to clear this misunderstanding, whatever the heck it even was. But by then it was already kind of too late, but there was too much distance in between us. But at least we don't hate each other anymore. You never apologize? That's toxic. You're toxic. If it's your fault, I think you should find ways to make up for it. No, Doggo, no. Oh no! Your treat fell in the water. Oh no. Why did you do that? Okay. I got it for her, don't worry. I've burned a few bridges, some were justified, others I've long lost connect to and have regretted ever since. Yeah, some burned bridges are justified, but some of them I do regret, but life goes on, you know. My dog farted again. Oh my god, why are you so stinky? Why are you actually such a poo-poo butt? Hold on, let me... Oh my god, it smells so bad. Hold on. Okay. In my opinion, you should only apologize if you have done something wrong. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. And if people start, you know, getting mad at you for you telling them that whatever they said or did upset you, that's their fault. Okay, it's not your fault. Don't get gaslit. Don't get gaslit. Stand up for yourself. It may mean losing them as a friend or whatever, but you know, I'd rather you lose them than you lose yourself. If that makes sense. Anyways, thank you for all the stories. Let me crunch on a pretzel. Oh, my dog's back. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay. He's back. I forgot to make Hina moments today. Oh no! Okay, the VOD will still be there. Letting yourself get manipulated will make burning that bridge harder later on. Yeah. Always stand up for yourself. Believe in yourself. Especially if no one else does. I know we're always our own worst critics. But we also know ourselves the best, I think. Limo, thank you for the super scoops. This supa is for Poop Doggo. Thanks for getting revenge for your mom bullying me. You're truly my goat. Poop Doggo, did you hear that? You got a fan. Did you hear that? What do you have to say? What do you have to say about that, Doggo? Are you gonna say anything? She says no comment. She says no comment. Space Wizard, thank you for the super scoops. Thank you for the speak. I needed to hear that. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Space Wizard. Yeah. I always hope that you guys find strength within yourself. I know it's hard because I've also been there / I am kind of there right now. But yeah, hopefully we can all practice what we preach and whatnot. Roberto, thank you for the super scoops. Give me the word and I'll kick Limo from Nikkei. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. We're all just, you know, horsing around. We all like to have fun. Okay, I should probably pay attention to... give more attention to my dog right now because she's staring at me. She's staring at me while she wants to leave, so I think she really wants something. I'll see you guys again on Sunday? Sunday, I believe. Yes. Sunday. Otsu Hina. Otsu Burba. And Burb Alto. Everyone enjoy your weekend. Hydrate and eat and rest and... well, truly rest. Not just stay in bed type of rest. Truly like a mental, deep rest. Okay. Achoo! See you guys on Sunday. Sunday. We won't be having a Men BV watch along because I think I might have a collab on that day instead. So the watch along will be moved to another day. Perhaps. Either another day or the week after. But yes, stay tuned. Space Wizard, thank you for the super scoops. You also made the Hina Think emote in Discord? Okay, I'll have to check it out after. Okay, what's it, bye!